with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Charles Benign doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the ward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew Fanner's chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bag, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for today, Tuesday the 17th of June 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you're enjoying your day and your week so far. Let's not waste any time and just get right to the point. Phil had, like, a really, like, it was embarrassing. So, like, I have to show you what happened in real time, essentially. Like, you know, going through Twitter, as of, this is basically towards the end of Phil's day stream. He's not hit his goal yet, you know? Like, here he is on $25 at this point in time, you know what I mean? And he's got this to fucking say.
Guys, can we get some support for Blueprints today, please? Or if you just like my content in general, we're trying to do DSP Tries It tomorrow, but that means we have to hit the goal today and tonight and tomorrow's streams. And if we're going to beat this game, we need support for it, not $20 for an entire stream of Blueprints. So, please support the stream in any way you can. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, tips, subs on Kick. Right now, we are so behind. We have zero support on Kick today. Zero. For the podcast and for this, let's get some support.
So that's the levels of desperation. You scroll up further, there's more clips here. Broadside, Phil, a clip here saying nothing says I'm successful. Like, enraged begging.
Guys, can we get some support for Blueprints today?
That's the same clip. It's the same bastard clip. Oh, fucking hell. You get what I'm saying, though, you know what I mean? And yeah, Phil's even begging people to give him fucking money, even if you don't like the fucking game. But, you know, hold on a second. So if Phil is even asking for support, whether they like the game or not, doesn't that make wage quits kind of pointless? And, you know, like, it's a strange thing. Like, Phil often quits fucking games because of the lack of money those games get, and he'll blame the game for it. But here he is asking for money regardless of the game, regardless of whether you like or hate the fucking game. He just wants the fucking money regardless. It kind of just calls into question why Phil's rationale then as to why he drops games sometimes. But yeah, fuck me, man. So this kept going on and on and on. You know, DSP bringing up Oompa Loompa, saying he owes him from weeks ago. DSP says he can't use a guide, blah 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 blah. Shit, what else, man? Phil's in full ill depression mode, but the support of Blueprints is glorious, not shit, yeah. Hope you're all enjoying Blueprints, always have clips as well. And then you get towards the end of the stream. You know, you get towards the end of the stream, okay? And Phil's support still isn't there. So you look at more and more, and Phil, I mean, you want to see what happened at the end of the stream. Phil ended the gameplay about 20 minutes before he was due to go offline, okay? I'm going to play from this point onwards here. This is like 5-4 this time, right? There's no gameplay, but it's just constant stalling, and you'll see what I mean. But most detractors have never seen Phil act this desperate before.
I received a $2 tip. I never get why people on the stream complain about how much a game sucks. or it's woke, or it's boring, and then they stay the entire stream anyway. I'd get too bored if I was doing that. I'm sure you'd rather have 50 people enjoying themselves over 300 complainers. Yes, but you have to understand the complainers have no lives. They're LARPers. They're not actually my fans. They're people who literally crap on everything I do anyway. They're the same people who said my Doom playthrough sucked. They're the same people that say, oh, I suck at Lies of P. That's who they are. Those are LARPers. Those aren't fans. Those are just dickheads sitting here to try to crap on the stream so people will think it's a bad stream. That's exactly what it is. They're losers. They have no lives. All right, so the $5 tip. It's just an anonymous $5 tip, no name attached. Thank you for $5. Guys, 122. We are 28 away, but we have to hit it right now because I'm going. This is the end of the stream.
Pay attention to that. He's going. He's getting ready to go. He's getting ready to fuck off. You just wait and see. Like, I don't need. It'll speak for itself.
Can we do it? 28 left to hit the goal. Continue blueprints. Get momentum for DSP tries it tomorrow. Can we do it?
I can't underestimate how desperate Phil got here. We've never seen. This is nothing. You've seen nothing yet.
See, here's the LARPers over on Kick. They're going, hold contributions, hold. No, I really have to go. So it's an hour and ever to do it, to have blueprints continue.
If you're doing some shit that I think is stupid, I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm gonna tell you, you're being a fucking idiot. You're spending $1 on a freaking mobile game. $1 is too much.
Save us GTA 6 if you want someone to step up. You know what? There's no one better in life to step up and take control of a situation than you yourself. I want you to walk into your bathroom and look in the mirror, look at your own face and say, I will take control. And then you're going to walk back here and you're going to contribute. Yes. All right, guys, I guess not. This is it. We have like 1 minute left. We have to hit this goal now. I can't stick around. It looks like we're not going to hit it. It sucks.
It's just insane. It's like
it sucks.
He's just sitting there staring at his chat, waiting for money before clock out time.
Just updated it. Just updated my stupid camera software. It's saying it needs to be updated again. I just updated it this morning. Okay, I got 2 tips. One is for a penny from a troll. I got a $3 tip. It's just it says let's do this. That's all it says. Let's do this. Thank you for $3. All right, so now with that, we're at 125.
So he's officially, this is it. 4 o'clock has come and gone for him. It is time for him to go. Phil has stressed the point that he cannot stay late. He must go. Now's the time for him to depart. But he doesn't.
We are literally $25 away. This is it. This is it. $25 to hit the goal. Continue blueprints. Come on. All right. I'm going to go for 30 more seconds. Let me get a timer. Here, we'll do a timer. Ready? We'll do a timer. How do you do a timer on my phone? I don't know. I don't know how to do a timer. Is this a timer? All right, can we do it? Start. Okay, here we go. It's counting down right now. 56 seconds, 55, 54.
So remember, it was meant to be a 30-second timer. But Phil, you know what? I need to give my fans more time. It's a 60-second timer. And yes, Phil is actually counting down with the timer on his phone, demanding money.
54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39. This is tiring. 37, 36, 35, 25, $25, 32, 31, 30 seconds left. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 3, 2, 21, 20, 19, 18. Yeah, okay, $20 to go. $20 to go. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. We didn't do it. We didn't do it. No.
Let me be clear.
But don't worry, he has some more ideas for Stolen.
We didn't do it. Phased Out for Real did give this up. And that got us to 130. But that's it. We ran out of time. Wait, 2 tips just came in. One for $2. A $2 tip from Only Iced Infinite. $2. So now we're at 132. And then a $2 tip. Another one. What is the $2? Open your wallets, this person says, for $2. Open your wallet. Guys, we're at 134. We didn't do it. Can you believe it? We got 134 and we didn't make it for blueprints. All that work.
I could have sworn that Phil said he had to go, you know what I mean? But here he is still massively waiting desperately.
This is very exhausting. Why is it so exhausting? Why can't we just hit the goal? Why is it so exhausting? Why? Why? Why?
Goodbye, Phil.
I'm just having too much fun with this, is what it is. I'm having too much fun with it.
You're having too much fun begging. You literally are. You're actually starting to enjoy the begging now, Phil. You're actually openly admitting that you're really embracing the begging, and it fucking is actually makes you happy to beg. Wow.
All that work. Well, hold on. I have to go charge my controller. Hold on. I'm going to turn off my controller and go charge it.
You know, you could have done that after the stream was over. You know, like, there's no reason, there's literally no reason for the stream to keep going on this long.
We'll see what happens.
But yeah, you'll never guess what happens when Phil returns from charging his controller. You'll never guess, guys. You'll never guess. Like, this was levels that we've never seen before of Phil begging this.
I received a $2 tip. Come on, $2. Save blueprints, this person says. Another $2 tip. Are you kidding? We're now at 136. What is going on?
So, two things happen at the same time here. Phil gets like a $16 tip, and then he gets a €20 super chat. So Phil ends up crushing the goal. You know, thanks to two contributions coming at the same time because people just felt sorry for Phil. I mean, the only thing that comes to my mind is perhaps, like, Phil has sometimes just accepted the fact that, okay, we're not at the goal, and he kind of fucks off pretty quickly. When he's stalling like this like crazy, it makes me feel like there was something that was pre-arranged, but that wasn't forthcoming, which is why I refused to fucking leave straight away and try to drag out as much as fucking possible. Like, the only conclusion I can come to, other than just Phil's sheer desperation, is that somebody had promised something but they had not followed through with it, which is why I didn't want to leave.
Come on. All right. Hold on a second. I just received a $16 anonymous tip.
And then he hit that fucking super chat as well, which meant Phil hit the goal. You'll never guess. Phil hit the goal, and he was very happy, and he was, you know, he was celebratory mode as well. He never bothered to actually try and convert the €20 chat. You know, he didn't care about trying to convert a €20 chat, super chat. He just counted it as fucking $20 because Phil already hit the goal at a point in time. So yeah, do you want to see Phil's celebration? This is what desperate levels of begging will get you. This is a sign of a super successful person.
We have done it! We have done it! It was the most exhausting endeavor ever, but we have done it. We hit the goal for Blueprint. Blueprint lives. The prince will never die. The prince will only continue his journey to become the king of the castle. He will get his scepter. He will get his crown. He will get the royal jewels, and he will sit on his throne and see the ending because you supported it. You supported Blueprint, and it will be back next week. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you guys so much. Blueprints will continue next
An immediate clock out. As soon as there's fucking money, see ya, suckers.
week. Good lord. Okay, everyone, enjoy the break. Tonight, we got a brand new game. If you want...
Wait. That was all recorded? Wait, hold on a second. Are you trying to tell me that was all recorded? There's no fucking way he actually have a... No, because it sounds like he just fucking went to fucking YouTube mode, you know, stream mode, and, you know, and stopped YouTube mode. There's no way. I refuse to fucking believe that Phil actually fucking did that and recorded that. Hold on. We're not actually on his channel here, hold on. I need to see this for myself. Did Phil actually record that? And now we're in 20... I think he might have. Yeah, like the last... Holy shit, he encoded it. So he stops the gameplay after like about an hour. And the thing goes on for another half an hour after. He included all that. He actually included all that desperation in... Oh my god.
Why?
Jesus, oh my god. Wow, and actually, I can't believe he actually included that. That astonishes me. But you see what I mean? So Phil was very happy and joyful because, hey, hit a goal eventually, hit his precious goal and crushed it, not shit. So yeah, that was Phil's daystream and how the daystream ended. With levels of desperation we've not seen before from Phil. I was like, he refused to fucking leave, you know? Like, he kept saying he had to go, and I was like, I'm not gonna, it's just bizarre, absolutely fucking bizarre behaviour from Phil. Snort Brunel had a compilation from a night stream. Now, Phil didn't really get a chance to kind of do something similar in a night stream because he wasn't that close to hitting the goal. And so, yeah, it was a pretty disastrous night stream for Phil Brunel, and he did not hit the goal.
Sheesh, you know, thank you guys for chilling. Thanks for the nice vibes. It sure would be great to get some support from the kick side, because we got none right now. Zero.
The vast majority of my money goes towards that. All the money went to the mobile games. I have to pee, so I'll be right back, and then we got another hour of cast and chill on this premiere stream. If you like the chill interactive vibes, you like hanging out with me while I do something like this, please support the stream. I wanted to bring back fishing. I have, but I do need people to support it, okay? All right, I'll be right back. I have a hot list of fucking... I press the button and it sends out the fill signal. And then fucking all the whales start running in. With money bags. They run to the stream to save it.
Can we get some support for Chill Night Streams, guys? I'm trying something different. This worked 3 years ago when we did fishing. It did. We had good times, we interacted, and people seemed to like it. I don't know.
I love how Phil's idea of interaction is him fucking just turning to his chat and expecting money from them. Like, Phil, like, is Phil sitting there talking to them about all sorts of different things that is, you know, just like, does this chat have anything like to talk about while he fishes and stream, you know, like, oh, what's your thoughts on the latest Superman trailer? What's your thoughts on the upcoming release of so-and-so game? What's your thoughts on the current political situation in the Middle East? No, you think when Phil says interactivity, he does not mean we get to fucking talk about random shit and just fucking just go back and forth with some interesting discussion. His idea of interactivity is him receiving shitloads of fucking money and be able to shout out on a regular basis because the game's not to distract him.
Why people don't like it besides it's 8-bit looking. It's the same vibe of the same things we did 3 years ago, and people have wanted this for a long time. I even wore the hat tonight in honor of it, bringing it back.
I wore a hat. How dare you not pay me money? I'm suffering with this hat on.
Alright, it would be great if we can get some support. We didn't even get 50 bucks yet. Let's hit the goal. Let's go. We got about 30-40 minutes left, but we need to make some major headway right now.
There's many weeks when I'm living literally paycheck to paycheck, stream to stream, you know, and it's tight and it's all the time. Things are incredibly tight, and I'm hoping I have enough money for my day off this week.
Guys, will we get any more support? Seriously? Like, I really wanted to do something different tonight. It's a brand new game. Similar vibe to when we were doing Bassmaster years ago. Are we actually not going to get support for this?
Oh, well.
I like how the only tip Phil got there was from his game.
Bassmaster years ago.
The only tip Phil received was from the video game trying to give an instruction on how to fucking fish better.
Are we actually not going to get support for this?
Oh, well, I'm the best scumbag hobo there is on the planet. Please support this scumbag hobo by throwing me money. So just so you know, because people might ask, are you going to do cast and chill again? I mean, do you want me to be honest? I liked it, but it doesn't seem like anyone else did. So probably not. That doesn't mean the game is bad. I think the game is successful at what it wants to do. It seems like it's not for my audience. Again, like I said, if I can play Minecraft and people come out and support and hit goals, if I can play Blueprints 2 months after it's out and still hit goals, but if I play this game one night and it makes 60 bucks, obviously there's a problem there. And it's that the audience just doesn't jive with everything that I like.
You sure the problem's not you having fucking ridiculous expectations of how much fucking money you should get from your audience every single stream. Like, I'm trying to think of content creators who actually expect $300 per day doing what they fucking do. Like, you know, depending on, especially content creators that only have a fucking stream audience of like 400 at most, usually. It's quite ridiculous. Like, Phil expects essentially to get $1 per viewer, it feels like, on live stream per day.
And this is just another thing, okay? All right, well, thank you for watching Cast and Chill. One of the lowest support days I've had in ages.
I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm disappointed. I was hoping we were gonna hit a goal tonight, and then all we had to do was hit one goal tomorrow on Onimusha 2, and then we were gonna do DSP Tries It, but it looks like we're not doing DSP Tries It tomorrow now.
All we had to do was get another 100. It's like, Phil is so dismissive. All we had to do was get one more goal of $150. Like, Phil, I don't know, but you like, it's such a lot. I mean, to me, it's a lot of fucking money to expect. Like, remember, this is not $150 per day. This is $150 per stream. He's expecting. So, and he streams twice a day. So Phil is just sitting there, fully expecting that he deserves $300 per day for what he does on the internet, which is just like sit there and play games badly and just fucking stare at a chat until he gets money from them. for limited input, limited fucking commentary, limited fucking gameplay, skill and ability, and it's just it's just why? And it's like people do not watch Phil now for some entertaining gameplay. People do not fucking watch him for his fucking incredible fucking takes and all that shit, or his fucking witty personality. People fucking watch him because he is fucking descending further and further into levels of desperation when it comes to fucking money. Like people are fucking legit taking notice of him more and more as a lol cow.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, it is what it is. All right, so tomorrow, what are we doing? No podcast tomorrow. Tomorrow we go straight into gameplay of Onimusha 2. In fact, I'm actually going to get it right now. Here it is. So Onimusha 2 premieres tomorrow. This is the game that we came out in late May. People want it.
Is the rest of us Snort Brunel thing the Daily Crap? Because I was going to watch that, I've got it lined up here ready to go, the Daily Crap, so I was hold on, I don't want to spoil it, I don't know, we'll see. We'll just watch this, I guess. This will cover a Daily Crap for us, I guess.
But I skipped it at the time simply because it didn't make sense when I was already juggling so many other games.
Like I said, this is my passion. I love gaming. I absolutely have gamed my whole life. I've loved sharing my gameplay experiences with you for the past 11 years, and I'll continue to do so even if I couldn't make a dollar doing it.
First half of the night ends. We got like $45. I'm like, all right. Second half of the night, we'll rally. No, second half of the night, people started saying we're bored. The game's not fun. The game is not that good. I'm looking at it, I'm like, no lie. This is exactly the same experience we had 3 years ago. The game isn't meant to be the big focus. The focus is we're hanging out talking. So, tag me in chat. We'll talk. We'll have conversation or whatever. And I hate to say it, I feel like we have a different crowd for the most part. There's a few people who are kind of holdovers from 3 years ago.
Oh my god, he's drinking piss.
But a lot of the people who were around 3 years ago for those late night chill streams for fishing aren't around anymore.
And what's your evidence of that, Phil? Like, do you fucking hold audits or something? Do you have some sort of fucking dense census to fucking see who's all still there, participating in your fucking robust content? Like, what's your rationale for such a strange comment? As you can see, Phil's finally awakened online. The stream went live like a minute before he was almost late, essentially. So yeah, Phil's awakened, he's live, he's online. He's not live yet, you know what I mean? When you keep getting, I'll say, Phil, it's not a podcast from Phil today. There is no intro from Phil today when it comes to a shitey, show. He's planned to talk for like 20 minutes and then do gameplay. So yeah, that'll be fucking fun.
Or just weren't here tonight. So people were saying we don't like it, we're bored, and I'm like, that's a shame. All of a sudden, second half of the night, everyone started like clammed up. People got bored or left or just were, I don't know, falling asleep. I don't know, and it died, and that's sad. That we ended the night only at like $60. So everyone's like, well, you're gonna play it again? I'm like, why would I play it again? You guys told me it was boring, and then no one supported the stream in the second half. All the support came in first hour, nothing second hour. Why would I keep going? And I'll be honest, there's been a big fallout of support on Kick, okay? To give you perspective, I've been streaming 2 days this week, and so far this week, I have about 20 gifted subs on Kick total.
That's pretty decent. Yeah, that's $100 in subs alone, and Phil also gets fucking money by streaming it on Kick because of that fucking partnership he's got, with them. So Phil makes money just by streaming on Kick as well. It's like, he's not happy though, it's not enough. And it's never going to be enough.
Oh, all right. And it's funny because, my trolls and shitbags combined, they're like, well, you banned everyone. No, I didn't. If you take a look at the people who contribute.
I mean, Phil, you do ban a lot of people, Let me refresh this list and see if there's any fresh bans today since you fucking showed up. No, yeah, but yeah, you do ban a lot of people. Like, if I hold the button, hold on, this might take a wee while here, so while I'm waiting for this list to fully populate, as it fucking loads all the fucking bans bit by bit until it gets to the end of the fucking page, because I need to scroll down so it loads more bans so we can get the full number at the top of the fucking screen, because it doesn't just fucking show you everything all at one time because it's just way too much. But yeah, Phil does ban a lot of fucking people. This might take a fucking while. We're still in 2025. Holy shit, man. But yeah, this is we're going to be here a while. This may take a while. Here's a thought. How many bans do you think Phil has hit on Kick for the stream? Because, how many Kick bans have been on DSP Gaming, do you think? Do you think it's going to be higher or lower than you know, I don't know. I think the last time I counted, there was over... Shit, what was it? Last time, we did a count before. And I think it was... I want to say it was like fucking... I want to say it was like 3,000 or 4,000, I think. Bizarre as it sounds, I think it was like something like that. Hold on. The page is breaking. The page is breaking trying to fucking load everything. That's not all of them. I think there's more. Or is that that's surely not all of them. Is that all of them? Was Phil's first kick stream on the 18th of October? It may have been actually. Hold on, it may have actually fucking been. Oh, alright, okay. So what do I think? Higher or lower than fucking 5,000? I don't know. Let's go right top of the page again. 7,071 bans. Phil says we have over 7,000 bans on Kick. That is insane. For Phil's Kick page, which has been active for like, well, since October, so wait, so we're actually fucking coming up to like, was it 8 months? Yeah, 8 months. Today, actually, I think today, 8 months today. He's been live, you know, he's had a channel on Kick. And in the span of 8 months, Phil has banned 7,071. Well, not just Phil, obviously, he's got his own mod as well. His own mod, but filter and all that shit. You know, these guys also ban, but it's mainly Phil. Phil's done the majority of the fucking banning. But that's just ridiculous fucking numbers, it really is.
I banned one person, Iron Chef Sakai, who had like 2 or 3 sock accounts. He's banned. That's it. No one else is banned. It's for whatever reason now, people aren't really coming by and supporting on Kick. So because of that, you know, that used to help. That used to boost the streams and get us to the goals.
That's actually an interesting point being raised there. Like, so Phil banned the one person who was known for having sock accounts on Kick and who is known for giving Phil money on Kick. Two have variety of different fucking methods and different sock accounts. So when Phil's banned them, the Kick support dries up. Cause and effect. There's a correlation there. So Phil seems to be, you know, clarifying here that, yeah, there was one person pretended to be multiple people supporting him on Kick.
It's, you know, we're getting one sub here, one sub there, and I'm appreciative of that. I am. For those who are coming by. And
I appreciate it, but I want fucking more, you cheap bastards.
actually, you know, dropping a sub here or there, I do appreciate it. But basically, you get a night like tonight, it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm interacting with the chat. We're having conversation. I'm trying to be as fun as I can while I'm playing this fishing game and learning it. Same exact thing I did 3 years ago with Bassmaster. 3 years ago, everyone loved it, and those streams did amazing. Now, this stream tanks.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking dork. 3 years ago, you fucking tried to start some sort of ridiculous fucking lure streak, and it fucking ended as soon as it tried to fucking begin, because nobody fucking wanted to give you fucking $150 fucking dollars just to fucking see you fucking wear a new lure to the fucking fishing hat. That shit was still one of the fucking funniest things I've ever fucking seen. You know, I cannot underestimate how fucking funny it was for Phil to try and, you know, push the idea of a lure streak for him playing Bassmaster. You know, the very first, so Phil hit 2 streams in a row where he hit the goals for his fucking dumbass fishing game. So stream number 3 essentially is like, this is a lure streak. You've got a lure streak, guys. Can we add to a lure streak? And it died that very fucking same day. He added it to his fucking tips total. So he went and grumpily fucking tweeted it silent. I was like, well, we may as well remove this. We're not going to hit it. Fuck it. It's glorious. It was just utterly glorious to see Phil fucking just crash and burn with his little dream of having another streak going to fucking copy the vest streak. Rosie Phil says, I think he would have solved his woes if he did both the chair spins and the lures. He was so close. So, I mean, that's a possibility. That's one of those kind of what ifs, you know. We'll never know for sure. You know, if only Phil had done this or that, you know, way back then. Who knows?
So I guess that's it for Cast and Chill, all right? But I hope that you will still watch the gameplay and enjoy the game for what it is. I really enjoyed it. I'm sad. I'm legit sad. Here's why. Number one, I thought Blueprints would tank today, and that would be the end of the playthrough. But I thought Cast and Chill, being that we have a track record of fishing games working, would have actually done well. I legit thought we might hit 2 goals tonight, and then we do DSP Tries It tomorrow. Instead, now we're stuck at 18 out of 20.
He was expecting $300 for what? He was expecting $300 plus on his night stream.
And we're probably not doing it tomorrow unless a miracle happens on the first stream. So...
A miracle. Phil once again thrown out the fucking religious terminology here. Like, you know, an act of God, apparently. if one person throws him $300 dues to fucking stuff his face full of fucking mad pizza. That's just, I mean, I'm not entirely sure how you define a fucking miracle, but I don't think I would fucking call it a miracle if somebody gave Phil $300 to eat pizza. I wouldn't class that as miracle territory.
Yeah, it is. It's disheartening. I thought it was going to be the opposite, and it was the complete opposite outcome that ended up happening. And now Cast and Chill, a game that I bought and was hoping that we were going to play a bunch, I'm not playing it yet. What can you do, right? So, it is what it is. Enjoy the gameplay. Sad to see it go already so soon, but I think it's a great game, and I hope that you'll give it a look. Okay? So now here's the deal for tomorrow. There is no podcast on Tuesday. I'm going to repeat that. We're skipping the podcast. Instead, I'm just going to chill with you guys for like 15, 20 minutes, and then by...
Oh shit, it's 15, 20 minutes now apparently. It's like 15, 20 minutes of fucking chilling. We'll see if Phil sticks to that. I'll have to wait and see. Because it's such a shorter show, it's going to be a small bingo card. I mean, as of now, it's still a 3x3 bingo card. I'm not confident, no. Like, if Phil's going to do really short with his time he has on the show, should we go 2x2? I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, what do you guys think? 3x3 card or 2x2? In fact, I'm gonna run a poll. I'm gonna start a poll. You know, 2x2 or 3x3 bingo card. You know, fuck it, and we'll see. We'll see what wins. You know, we'll see what you guys prefer. I'm gonna listen. This is a democracy in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? We're gonna fucking let you have the power, the people power. The people want a 2x2 card or a 3x3 card. You know, it depends. Will Phil actually put me? Sometimes Phil has sometimes gone longer than he planned to. I guess it depends when he starts. Like Phil is planned to start gameplay about 12. You know. So the longer he stalls before he starts the show, the worse it is for us essentially, because it means he will plan to talk less essentially. You know, so fucking hell.
12 p.m. Pacific time, we're starting with Onimusha 2.
Let me just...
Wait, hold on. Did I say 12:30?
20 minutes. And then by 12 p.m. Pacific time, we're starting with
12 p.m, okay.
Onimusha 2.
Let me just max out every credit card I own. Let me empty out my bank account. Let me empty out my PayPal account. Let me do this. Let me do that. You know what I'm saying? The people are nuts. They get so into it, they can't stop themselves. And that's very dangerous. Now I'm out of money. This always happens. Oh, I'm out of money. I spent all of my money. well then. Okay. I spent all of my money. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
That's so fucking good. Ah, we all fucking love it. We all fucking love it. I mean, there's no point in fucking playing in daily crap now since a lot of it was covered in a Snot Banal compilation, so I can fucking put that to fucking the side. There is a couple of things to show off here. So, a couple of clips here from Game Face Gaming. The DSP Gaming business model, aka the car salesman beggar that will stop playing the game just to beg for 20 minutes to save a game that'll be dropped if it doesn't get his money. This clown is allowed to stay on YouTube. So, and also, this is obviously, he includes clips of like Phil just fucking being desperate for fucking money. The funny part was that this tweet from Game Face Gaming, it got some traction and it got some attention, and it got the notice of somebody called James J. God. Somebody, this is somebody that's got a big channel on YouTube, 1 million plus YouTube channel. He's got Twitch and TikTok as well, you know. And he says for some reason, negative posts from 10 plus accounts about this dude have been on my timeline since the new Doom game came out. Finally got curious, so I asked Grok who DSP was. And according to Grok, Grok provided some infamous incidents here. In 2016, he accidentally streamed himself masturbating before a Nile demo, claiming he didn't know the camera was on, leading to widespread mockery. In 2022, he rage quit Kirby and the Forgotten Land, comparing it to Dark Souls, sparking further criticism. That is what AI has to say about DSP. That's fucking AI for you. So there you fucking go. It's kind of falsy. This is a guy who's got a decent size account as well, you know what I mean? And people also were talking to him in the chat as well, telling him to search and say don't play, you know. Look up his spoon rant from last year. I love this one here. The whole time, heart and quotes. And the guy's like, is that actually what he said? I had never heard of him before he showed up on my timeline like a month ago. for being terrible at Doom, the new Elden Ring, then Mario Kart, and like a dozen other games Lamal. I was like, yep, the whole time it's like, yeah, this guy was not fully clued up on the lore of Phil and his antics, but now he's starting to learn, he's starting to understand, and I think he might regret knowing. This is one of those fucking rabbit holes, you know, that he might regret falling down. I'm going to learn more about this guy. Oh shit, why have I done this? But the comments and I didn't reply, it's just fucking ridiculous, Jesus Christ. So, it is what it is. Good stuff indeed. So, Phil's still not online yet. So, I'm very weird. Kick chat's on the fucking play, that's what I'm sure. Chris Eyes was asking, did you see that someone found OP1's channel with AI breakdowns of Phil's level 1 podcast? What? I know OP1 provided like AI breakdowns, but you know, for like for this like chapters, not shit, you know what I mean? But shit in hell, man. That sounds a bit. I don't know, man. That sounds overkill. I seem. You've got to find it. So it's actually OP Boon's channel. Ah, fuck me. Hold on. I'm going to regret looking at this, I think. OP Boon. Hold on, 2 seconds. Let me see if I can find it. How do you find them? What is his channel? Does anyone have his channel? Like I got no idea how to find this channel. I don't know. I quick look there, I couldn't find it, I gave up after 10 seconds, I gave up. I'm not sure. Is there a tweet? Is it someone to find it on Twitter? Phil is, so hold on, Evil AJ is restreaming. Hey, because Evil AJ is going to restream Phil, hold on. Does that mean, hold on. Our boy Evil AJ is also restreaming. I'm giving him a like, you know, we got to show some love to Evil AJ. You know. There we go. Gonna leave AJ even fucking restreaming Phil's Onimusha play for us today. Feel free to pop along, say there's a link to Evil AJ's stream. Restream is in the chat as well. If you guys want to pop along and say hi to Evil AJ. I gotta leave AJ as well, having some fun. But a bad man. But yeah, I don't know. I've not. So how do you find OP Boon's channel? Because I don't know if I can find that shit. Christ, am I going to regret asking? I might. Oh shit! Phil's live. Phil's gone live. Hold on a second. So I guess we'll put that on hold for now. The 3x3 bingo card is won the poll essentially. 73% people want to go 3x3 and make a bingo card. Okay, so there we go. We'll stick with 3x3 then for now for the current format. Yeah. Well, that's actually pretty straightforward. It just means we can just fucking press this bingo card button. There we go. I need to go to DSP's channel here because Raw Phil might have muted at the start. I need to check this. 2 seconds.
Morning, everybody.
No. I should have him go. Okay, so cool. That's fine. Okay, guys. So it is time to start for some DSP bingo. This is going to be a shorter DSP bingo. Remember, this is going to be a much shorter one. Bear in mind. Because Phil is going to plan to only do talking for like 15-20 minutes and prioritize his gameplay of Onimusha 2. So yeah, with that being said, of course, we're still going to have a bingo regardless. You know, we'll try and get a full house all the same. And yeah, we'll stick by a 3x3 bingo card format. If this falls flat on its face with 3x3 because it's too short, in future I might do 2x2. In future, I might just do 2x2, I'll have to wait and see. But for now, we're sticking with 3x3. And to generate a bingo card, we need to have a random number in the chat to give us a bingo card. So the second number in the chat I see, the second number will be the number I use to generate today's bingo cards. So being first is actually a bad thing because it means you're the first loser. The second number in chat I saw from Sticky Man who says 2. So there we go. Type in 2, there we go. This is today's bingo card we have for the stream. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need Phil to ignore a troll tip. Him saying tips. Him chewing some water. Him saying business. DSP tries it. Him using hateful slurs. Him bumping a microphone. Him saying king. And finally, him clearing his throat. Now, I'm actually quite confident. That's a strong card. I mean, tips, food and water, DSP tries it. You know, front clearing, 4 or 5 of these things I'm pretty confident about. Slam dunks for sure. So there we go. So yeah, who knows? You have to wait and see, however. But yeah, I am quietly confident that we can get a full house from this bingo card we have for today's show. And of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. We need Phil, you know, as you know, but aim of the game is to try and get a full house. If we get 9 out of 9 on a bingo card, it adds $10 to that bingo prize fund, but you can get free spaces to help out. So for example, if Phil burps, snorts, or sips 10 times before he starts recording for his shitty gameplay, it gives us all a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds if Phil begs, it also gives us a free space. For every 5 new or regional members we have the bingo streams, we get a free space for that as well. And finally, if we get 50 likes, we get 1 free space. If we get 75 likes, we get 2 free spaces. And if we manage to get 100 likes, not only do we get 3 free spaces, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes on the stream. Plus, if Jade shows up and Phil says hi to Jade, we get a free space for that as well. So you guys are in full control of somebody who's going to get free spaces. The rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like a little bitch that he is. So good stuff indeed there. So also some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to let Phil explain that for me.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy. Any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Thanks, Phil, you bug-eyed, weird-eyed piece of crap for pig-splaining at us all to understand. As Phil says and explained, you've got to make sure that you leave a comment on that community post. If you want to have any chance at all of winning half of that bingo prize fund, you got to fucking make sure you leave a comment on that community post. If you cannot find the community post, which is linked in the description, then if you're in live chat right now and type !marbles, you'll be provided with a link to the community post right for you, as MRC Midnight just demonstrated. Thank you very much for that. Of course, a bingo prize fund is made up of a variety of different things. For example, every time we get a full house on a bingo card, we add $10. As well as that, a quarter of the money I make on YouTube every single month goes directly towards that bingo prize fund as well. So obviously the more support I get, the more that bingo prize fund can grow as well. As well as that, of course, every Friday we try and complete 3 very challenging marble maps. You know, just 99% elimination style maps, very tricky, very challenging maps. And for every map we complete, we add $10 more to bingo prize fund. Just something fun to do on a Friday. Of course, tips as well. 100% of tips I get, no matter how big or small that tip is, it all goes directly towards that bingo prize fund too. So that's how the bingo prize fund is made up. At the end of the month, we'll have a marble race after the bingo's all done to determine who wins half that bingo prize fund. And it could be you, but of course, you've got to make sure you have got your own marble secured. You don't have a chance of winning half that bingo prize fund. I think I covered all the bases. The only thing left me to do really is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Christ!
And as Broside Phil points out, 7 more likes, we get a free space already. So on that note, it's time for some bingo. Remember, it's going to be a short one today, guys, but hopefully we'll still get a full house regardless. Good luck. Here we fucking go.
Morning, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I just was crying for about 25 minutes straight. I couldn't stop myself, uncontrollably overcome with emotions. That's why I look like that. I totally didn't just put eye drops in because I turned on my air conditioner and my eyes started burning. No, I was crying. Anyway, how's everyone today? Good morning. Jasper Keating. Now, no jumping today, buddy, okay? No jumping 2 feet vertically. Like you did yesterday during the podcast.
Shut up,
funny.
bitch!
What is up? Jasper, do you want to go in the closet? If you do, I need to move the box. The box is in the way. You'll never get it open with that box in the way. Now you can open the closet if you want. We'll see if he opens it. What's up, guys? NJZ, how are you? Adam, how are you? Save us, GTA 6, what's going on? Hello, hello. Who's ready for Onimusha 2 Remastered? I guess it's called Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny Remastered, which is a long-ass name. Am I excited for this? Well, I really liked the first game. I did. I was taken aback at how Capcom basically combined different things. They combined, you know, kind of hack-and-slash action gameplay with RPG elements and then Resident Evil. So the 3 combined made a really unique game that I didn't even know existed. You know, I played, I was like, what the heck? I had no clue that Capcom had made a game like that. And so we ended up doing the full playthrough of it that I really enjoyed. And then it just so happened that they came out with this sequel remake or remaster last month. So it all just kind of came together. You know what I mean? It did. The timing worked out well. Excuse me. King Michael, how are you this morning?
Oh, crap, hold on. I forgot to generate hold on, I done it again. But there's two things ticked off straight away. Clear the shot to type King Michael. But I forgot to fucking have an image here in the background, so we randomise that for you a couple times. There you go, that'll do. And you also get to do something. We've completely forgot a bingo background image here, so there we go.
No, I'm not uploading any seasons of my podcast to Spotify. I want you to watch it and listen to it on the channel where I can actually get credit for it, not some third-party site, because it's not, like...
Phil, YouTube's third party. You know, you don't own YouTube. So you having your content on YouTube means they're third party.
It's not an audio broadcast that has sponsorships and things that pay me. It's a YouTube show. Get it? Good, Roger, how are you? Yes, Marathon has been indefinitely delayed. If you guys aren't aware, after it came out in that alpha test and everyone slammed it and said, wow, this game is dog shit, no one's going to buy it or play it, they've indefinitely delayed it and now it doesn't have a release date anymore. So I guess we're probably not playing Marathon anytime soon. And by the when it comes out, it's still going to suck. I mean, let's be honest. It looks completely uninspired. The art is stolen from an online artist who wasn't paid. The gameplay is stolen from every other franchise. It's like just complete crap. Zero originality. Which is pretty much how you could sum up everything that Bungie has done since Halo. Zero originality.
Is that hateful slurs, or is that not hateful enough? I mean, nah, it wasn't really that hateful, was it? It was just a bit cheeky.
How's everyone? What's going on? What's the news? What's the word on the street? Let's talk a little bit before we get into Onimusha 2.
How do you do, fellow content viewers? What's the hit pap on the streets, yo?
Yeah, this is a very short intro. Like I said, we're just going to hang out for like 15 minutes just to build up attendance. And then around noonish, we're going to start with gameplay. And it's going to be about 4 hours of Onimusha 2 today. All right, that's the whole idea, is to try to get a big chunk of gameplay in here on release day. Oops, I forgot to turn on the ghost.
Who fucking cares?
Like I said, I came in the office this morning to get stuff started. I turned on the air conditioner, and it turned on, and as I'm turning everything on, boom, my eyes started burning uncontrollably. As soon as that air hit my eye, I was like, oh, well, let me try to hurry up, and then I ran and put eye drops in, but I forgot to do some stuff, so. You get it. What's going on over on Kick? You ate Taco Bell, Adam? What did you get? What did you get?
Who fucking cares?
I think the next Xbox will be a traditional home console or hybrid console like handheld and dock. I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't care. The reason I don't care is because Xbox has so botched their gaming presence in the last 5 years. They went from being a serious competitor head-to-head with Sony to an afterthought, essentially. It's basically a Game Pass box. And that's mostly the fault of the management. They just don't know what they're doing and blame it on everything but themselves and their ineptitude. I don't think it really matters what they put out. I don't think it's going to do well. I don't think it's going to be industry leading. I think the Xbox, at one point, with the Xbox 360, okay, was at the head of the industry. They were beating Sony at that time. They overcame the PS3. But then since then, they have literally been on nothing but a downward spiral, have never recovered, and I don't think they're ever going to come back to prominence. Sorry to say. It's funny because I do think that Microsoft does things really well. Like the Game Pass idea for consumers is one of the best ideas. Consumers really, really benefit strongly from Game Pass. But as any kind of an industry competitor, they just don't have it. They don't have exclusives that are worth playing, or paying for, I should say. They have exclusives that are worth getting Game Pass for, but they don't have exclusives that are worth buying. Get it? Their consoles don't have a competitive edge anymore in any way.
Phil, in this bizarre rant, can you just fucking say business? We need Phil to say business. You know, he's talking about business, of course, but he's not. We need him to say it. We need him to say the word business. We can't count this unless Phil says business. We can't count it.
When you really think about it, like, why should I buy an Xbox Series S or X over a PlayStation 5? Can you literally name me one reason except Game Pass? And if like, well, they have no exclusives that are worth it. It's not like the console runs better and performs better. So what do I need it for? And the answer is you don't. And if you have a gaming PC, there really is no need to have an Xbox. Like, you can play on the same controller. You play all the same games. They botched it. What's up, NBL Roy? How are you this morning? Good morning.
Distinct lack of begging today from Phil. Even I'm surprised at that. I thought Phil would have fucking used the fucking limited time he had to try and get some begging talk going.
It's a coincidence that I was crying. What do you mean, I have a Cowboy fan? Guys, this is not the place to ask me about world politics, because we're not talking world politics. This is a place to escape that, as I've explained. My stream.
Shut the fuck up, Phil. Look, you can't fucking, like, understand some people fucking use, like, some people doing streams to try and get away from it all, but still, if at the end of the fucking day, I mean, it's quite a hot topic that Trump seems to have gone back in his word of trying to be a fucking president of peace, and all of a sudden it's like, well, guys, we're going to the Middle East. Trump following the footsteps of many presidents before him, both on the Republican and Democrat side. But it's just it comes across as sheer hypocrisy. You know what I mean? But then again, it's just. So yeah, Phil, you're an American. You should fucking really care about what is happening with what your leader is fucking declaring. You know, it should, you know, it impacts you. You have to fucking pretend it doesn't, but of course it impacts you. You know, Jesus, man, but yeah. But yeah, Phil's like, oh, we don't talk about politics in here, don't you dare. I was like, he might have fucking viewers that are in like different places around the world that are impacted by different kinds of politics, you know? Like, can you imagine if Phil has, Phil has like Russian fans, Ukrainian fans who are also affected by the conflict there, or Jesus Christ, or, you know, fans from Israel and fucking that sort of area as well. You know, Jesus Christ, man. And Phil's like, oh, fuck you. Don't talk about fucking politics in here. You're here to give me money and watch me play games, but...
Streams are a haven from the chaos and the stress of real life. When you come to DSP Gaming, I want you to...
Phil, the stress of real life, fuck, you add stress on a regular fucking basis by telling your audience to give you money or you're fucking gonna be broke. You fucking threaten to... You hold games at hostage with some sort of fucking gun pointed to the fucking head of the game. Unless you get fucking given money for it, this game's gone. How is that not adding stress for your audience?
Unplug from all that crap going on outside and just sit back and relax and enjoy games and chilling with me. We're not going to talk about, you know, world politics and stuff. We're just not. It's not what this is about.
Translation: Phil didn't get the money he thought he was, you know, going to get from doing his original politics show, so he's not going to bother his arse with it anymore. Like when Phil had his brief stint of doing his own politics show, he really thought it was going to take off massively, and people fucking really care about his hot political fucking takes. Lo and behold, fuck all. Nobody really cared. Phil didn't get the fucking money for it, and so he's like, well, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay, so today, 4 hours of Onimusha 2 HD. This should be a good stream. If it's anything like the first game, and I'm assuming it's better because it's the sequel, some people have told me this is actually the best game in the series for them. They love this one. I think this is going to be a great playthrough. I'm definitely excited. I hope that you guys are too. Chill time and good fun. Now, where are we this
Okay, bag time? Is it bag time?
week with everything that's going on? Well, yesterday was a mix. The first stream of Blueprints,
You know what? I'm counting on as a bag. Yesterday was a mix. What do you mean yesterday was a fucking mix? Yeah, because I had one stream that had to go and had one stream that didn't have to go. People was talking about fucking money there.
where are we this week with everything that's going on? Well, yesterday was a mix. The first stream of Blueprints, we actually hit the goal. It took some rallying, but we actually hit a support goal and got to 18 out of 20 goals hit. But last night, Cast and Chill, it just didn't resonate, and it's sad because I liked it. I really liked Cast and Chill. I thought it was a great game. That's the kind of game I would love to continue playing and do chill nights, but people just sat here complaining all night. Wow, this game is boring. I don't like the graphics because it's pixel art. There's not enough going on in a fishing game, even though it's a fishing game that's meant to be a chill game. What did you expect would happen? Grizzly bears would come and try to eat you in the boat? It's a fishing game. It's called Cast and Chill. I don't know. So Cast and Chill didn't do well. So because of that, number one, I'm not playing it again because people didn't want it or like it. And number two, we didn't hit any goals, so we're at 18 out of 20. So here's the deal with today. If we hit 2 goals on this stream, this 4+ hour Onimusha 2 stream, we will be doing DSP Tries It Mod Pizza today on this stream. And I'm going to order 2 pizzas, the thin crust and the thick crust style, 2 different topping combinations, and we'll be trying them head to head. I don't know if I'll get an appetizer. I don't even know if they have anything, or dessert. I don't know if they have. I'll have to look. But we will do the whole mod pizza taste test. DSP Tries It. And it should be fun. Okay? But we have to hit 2 goals on this stream. Do I think we're going to hit 2 support goals on the stream? Probably not. But you never say never, because there's been times when I had absolutely no idea that we would be doing well, and we did really well. You know, so who knows? It could happen, but I don't think it will happen, right? Okay. Am I playing GTA 4 after Onimusha? I don't know. Right now what we're doing is we are... Hold on. Stupid thing. Right now what we're doing is focusing on what we're playing, so that means beating the Lies of P DLC, which I believe we're more than halfway through now, Onimusha 2, and juggling a whole bunch of chill streams, and Endgame of Blueprints, which surprisingly is still continuing. People are supporting it, okay? Now, near the end of this month, I think it's about another week, we've got Death Stranding 2 coming out, okay? So that I'll be playing. And then after that, I don't think we have anything until a good tear into July. Let's look. Where's my game release schedule here? So, yeah, Death Stranding 2 is June 26th, so that would be Thursday? That's a weird day for a game to come out. It's a Thursday. So it's a Thursday, we'll be playing that. And then July 1st is Mecha Break, which I'm on the fence about. Of course, July 4th, we're going to have my Indivestance Day Marathon. And then July 11th is the Tony Hawk 3 and 4 Pro Skater Remake. So we've got a decent amount of time there. Let's see how we do with all the games we're playing. If we finish up a couple games and there's extra time, there's options. Option number 1 would be start Suikoden 2 HD. Option number 2 would be to start GTA 4 with mods. there's a few things, you know, we can consider. So those are things that are under consideration right now, but they're not a death, and I don't know what I'm doing next. I play it by ear and see timing-wise how we're doing. There's basically 2 times that are kind of dead. I would say, like, maybe early July, but then it gets very busy around the middle of July. Then early August, it gets slow again. So we do have 2 time periods where we could do some stuff. I'm just not sure.
Well, this is incredibly fucking boring. We don't fucking care.
Or what we're doing what yet. When we're doing what, yeah, I should say. Okay. I received my first contribution of the day, a $5 tip. Game Pass literally trumps the 2 to 3 exclusive PS4.
Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row. Bullshit.
Yeah, we got a 3 in a row with the bingo card. Hooray, there we go, good stuff indeed. We're 3 away from a full house. We're not far off from a full house. And Phil's planning, I think Phil's scheduled to end his show in like 10 minutes time, 10 minutes time. It's possible. We might get it. We might get the full house here. You know? Yeah, we've got a big L. We do have a big L actually in the shape, yeah. I would see that and go, no, Liana.
I received my first contribution of the day, a $5 tip. Game Pass literally trumps the 2 to 3 exclusives PS5 has had this gen. For me, I love Game Pass. Like, no exaggeration. All the games that I played this year on Game Pass, it's tremendous already, the amount of games this year that I played on Game Pass. I see the value, so, like, totally, 100%. But is Game Pass a reason to buy an Xbox? If you don't have any kind of way to game outside of a console, and you want Game Pass, you buy the Xbox, right? If you have a gaming PC, you just play everything on PC. So, in the discussion of, you know, what's Xbox doing, what Xbox is doing right now, or I should say what Microsoft is doing right now, is they're selling a service, which is fine. If the service is profitable for them, then more power to them. Let them sell the service. That's fine. But my concern is they're not going to be a competitor anymore in the realm of game hardware. And them announcing a arguably 600 to 800...
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you to thanks for popping that 4-month bingo Barry membership message. But no actual message, but just popped message. But thank you very much for that indeed, Slinks. Very kind of you indeed.
A competitor anymore in the realm of game hardware.
So Phil might say business this time. You know, he didn't say business last time, but he might say it this time round. I'll have to wait and see.
And them announcing a arguably $600 to $800 Xbox ROG Ally coming out this fall when there is not a major desire for handheld devices. There's no clamoring for it. It's literally just as powerful as a ROG Ally you can buy right now or a Steam Deck. It doesn't make any sense. Like, what are they doing? They think that this is going to be some kind of an industry-shaking announcement. It doesn't change anything at all. It's just another competitor to products that already exist that's branded for Xbox. You know, who cares? This would be like...
I mean, the thing is, though, with Phil's argument, like, you don't have to be the fucking first one there in order to fucking be the best, if that makes sense. Like, for all the older generation of people in the stream chat right now think, like, YouTube was not the first video file sharing website around. There was other websites that was there before YouTube was. You know, I think doesn't Dailymotion predate YouTube? I think it might. I'm not entirely sure. I'm also thinking of sites like fucking like MySpace. You know, like MySpace was huge at one fucking point in time. Not sure, but it got fucking squashed at the end of the fucking day and fucking fell into obscurity. And like Facebook essentially fucking became the new MySpace in terms of fucking taking over the popularity for doing the same sort of shit, you know? So like, just because you're not first to the fucking party doesn't mean that you can't become like the leader, essentially, you know what I mean? It just depends on how good the service is that you offer. Like, can you fucking do something better than what your competitors are doing with the same shit?
They launched a car. They launched a, you know, I don't know, a Ford Mustang that's Xbox branded. And they say, Xbox is now on the road. No, it's just a Ford Mustang that has Xbox branded in it. It doesn't matter. It's still a Mustang. We can buy it now. How is this changing the face of gaming?
Burger.
I don't know. Anyway. You're going through an emotional scene in the 100-line demo. You've already seen the 100-line demo. You already played it, and then I played it, and you watched me play it. How could you be reacting emotionally to a demo you've seen multiple times recently? I don't know. Anyway.
Hold on. Does Phil just question why somebody can get emotional from seeing something that has seen before? Is Phil trying to imply that if you see something one time and it makes you cry, then you shouldn't cry at it again in future?
And I played it, and you watched me play it. How could you...
Let me put context. I'm kind of confused here. He's responding here to Eva Cowboy Fan, who some people think is Derek. So this message down here, this one here from Eva Cowboy Fan 1996, who some people think could be Derek. He's responding to that message here.
You were going through an emotional scene in the 100-line demo. You've already seen the 100-line demo. You already played it, and then I played it, and you watched me play it. How could you be reacting emotionally to a demo you've seen multiple times recently? I don't know.
How can you be reacting to a demo you've seen multiple times recently? I mean, I don't know about you guys, you know. Y'all remember the 1990s classic animated hit Lion King? And Simba's dad fucking dies, and me Simba's trying to fucking wake him up. Not shit. That shit still gets to me personally, you know. I'm just saying. There's some scenes. It doesn't matter how many times you see particular scenes in, you know, a TV series or movies or whatever. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Even I mean, this is something. This is something I think that video games fail to fucking. This is why I know video games are a form of entertainment media, but this is probably why. I don't know about you guys. Have you guys ever cried in a video game? You know, like the closest you can come, perhaps, is games like there's a lot of fucking emotional story games out there. You know what I mean? You know, like the first Red Dead Redemption. You know what I mean? And that ends. You know what I mean? That gets to you. You know what I mean? And also Red Dead 2 as well, with a fucking epic finale as well. You know what I mean? And but these don't. The first time you play them, the very first time you play these games, the first time you play them, they blow you away, and they will rock you emotionally. But not the, for me anyway, not the second time, not the third time, not the fourth time, only the first time. You know, I don't know. I'm trying my best to explain this in a way which I hope makes sense. You know what I mean? Like when I'm playing a video game, and if I experience something the first time, it will, whether it's, something sad or exciting or incredible, that also, it's only the first time that means anything, if that makes sense. And it won't really get to me the same way again. But movies though, like super sad scenes in movies or TV shows or whatever, you know what I mean? That shit will always get to me. I feel like it doesn't matter how many times you fucking see the damn thing. Yeah, I was saying I never cried in the game, but I cried many times with Hachi. Oh god, Hachi, A Dog's Tale. Shit, man, yeah, that's a fucking, of course. Yeah, I've never seen that, but I mean, most people are aware of what's about. Obviously, Hachi, the very loyal dog. You know, I want, oh shit, man, that shit's sad as hell. You know, I don't know if you guys, maybe it's just me, I don't know, but when I'm playing a video game, like, I won't get the same experience of emotional. I guess games don't hit me emotionally the second or third time through. The first time, definitely the first time. The first time, definitely. If you're experiencing something the first time in a video game, and there's a huge emotional impact there, yes, but it won't do that again. It won't do that in a second, third, fourth time. But movies are different. TV shows, movies are different. When there's scenes that are coming up that you've seen before, but they still get to you emotionally. I don't know why that is, but that's just me. I don't know if you guys can, go through something somewhere, but that's just me anyway. Anyway, I'll stop derailing. I'll stop trying to stall for time so I don't catch up to live DSP. Let's go on with the bingo. We're 2 away from a full house, by the way.
Anyway.
Oh, and yeah, I've seen that as well. Shit, that, yeah. But any movie with a dog in like a death scene is going to fucking just, yeah, that's going to fucking get anyone.
All you need is a controller, and you can play Xbox games on your smart TV with the X Cloud. It's so cool, bro. What are we talking about? I'm going through an emotional scene right now talking about the Xbox on my smart TV and X Cloud, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, Lord. But no, like taking a look at like what I've played this year, okay? Just in my recent queue, okay? What the hell's all this? Installation queue updates available. I don't want to see updates. I want to see what I've installed. I can't see what I've installed. Wow, well, that's great. Just this year, we had, obviously I've been playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Let's see here. Retro Classics I would have played if I had time, but we didn't have time. Minecraft, Clair Obscure Expedition 33, and Blue Prince. And that's just what's sitting here in my queue.
So for full clarification, we've got 2 free spaces so far. One was for 50 likes, which happened like, a good while ago. And the second free space was because Phil has sipped or burped or snorted 10 times at least. So 2 free spaces already, 1 for likes, and 1 for his, sips and snorts or whatever. So yeah, that's why, so we're 2 down, which means we're, based on that, we're 2 away from a full house.
Oh, Adam Fall, Avowed. Let's see, what else did I play? Did I play anything else this year? I'm looking. Oh, Microsoft Flight Sim, we played that this year. Ninja Gaiden 3 Black. Excuse me, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. We played that this year. That was Game Pass. Stalker 2. We tried South of Midnight. I would have played more of it, but you guys hated it. So there you go. So, I mean, that's an insane amount of games that I played on Game Pass this year for, what is it, $20 a month? And if I bought all those games, how many hundreds of dollars would I have spent? So, Xbox is...
But you can afford it though, Phil, because you're super successful now.
Now a service. Xbox is no longer a console that's a competitive, viable edge. It is just a service. Oh, you got further in the demo? I thought that the demo... Juice, how long is the demo? I guess that's a really long demo, huh? Dang. All right, so guys, we're going to get started in just a couple minutes. All right, like I
I'm going to start begging.
said, we're going to start around noonish. We're going to play for about 4 hours of Onimusha 2 HD. Thanks for coming to the stream and hanging out with me here today for the premiere. Hopefully it's good. I can't imagine it not being good, being it's the direct sequel to a game that we all loved just a couple months ago. Today, please support the stream.
There we go. There it is.
Direct sequel to a game that we all loved just a couple months ago. Today, please support the stream if you can. All right. I would love to hit 2 goals and do DSP Tries It. I don't realistically think that's going to happen, but it would be great if we could get some support. Notably, Kick support today. We are way down on Kick support right now. This week has been a very slow week for anyone gifting subs over on Kick. You may notice a ton of names that don't have subs because Kick support is way down. It would be great to get some support for Onimusha 2 today. Also, you may have noticed on YouTube a ridiculous amount of gray names, meaning, yeah, actually we're way down on member support as well. I would say that recently super chats and tips have been good, but the other stuff has actually dwindled a lot. Don't know why, but it has. All right, so today, some memberships on YouTube would be great. Some subs on Kick would be outstanding. Please support the content if you can, okay?
Nope.
Cool. Someone took $2 and says, can I hit the goal now for Lies of P tomorrow, or do I have to wait? Huh? I don't even know what that means. How would you be contributing on a stream today for something tomorrow? Are you going to use a time machine? I'm a little confused. For the record, Lies of P has done well. Lies of P has been hitting goals and doing well, overall. And I'm continuing that playthrough. I'm more than 10 hours in now. So people said it was 20 hours long. I bet my playthrough's going to end up being like 25 to 30 hours. I bet it will. It always does. Mine always ends up being longer than everyone else who rushes through and doesn't do, the interactive commentary like I do. So I almost guarantee you mine will be a little longer, but I'm roughly around halfway through now. So probably another couple weeks of Lies of P, but it's not going to go away. If you're wondering, oh, if Lies of P doesn't hit a goal, is Phil going to stop playing it? No. It's a good playthrough and we're already halfway through. I'm going to keep going, okay? What I would say is if you want to see Mod Pizza DSP Tries It, support right now. If you were going to hit that goal for Lies of P tomorrow, no, don't wait. No denying that today would be the better day. Let's get it today. This is not a...
The desperation levels are off the charts. Apparently, according to Sonic anyway, one of his dents just tipped him $150, and the fellow's still not playing the game yet. We're 10 minutes behind live DSP. And apparently, one person threw him $150. That seems super organic to me and not strange whatsoever. Bear in mind, that $150 is not enough though, because he really fucking wants to eat pizza today. Not just today, he wants to eat it within the next couple of hours. So he'll need that again. Oh, super chat to not tipped. Okay.
Philomania shirt. This is the...
We will see it then. We'll see that before we're still holiday. Phil's not recording for a gameplay yet, so we'll definitely see that as part of his bingo. Unless, of course, we win before that. Even if we do win before that, we'll still watch it anyway.
I bought a Philomania. It was supposed to be like a headband wrap, like Hogan wears the head wrap or whatever it's called, the do-rag, and they completely mismade it. Instead of putting it across the front, they like printed it at this weird angle and it came out really stupid. So I just used it as a backdrop. I haven't moved it because it just kind of fits. It's better than just a plain... I used to have plain white back there, so it's better than just plain white to have something on it. So really, if a Cowboy fan says the demo of the 100 lines is just as long as the Metaphor demo. Oh my god, so it's like 13 hours long. Holy crap, that's nuts. I had no idea.
Who fucking cares?
Really? Cool. Adam says I got one of your old shirts from your old merch store. The old one. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, let's see here. MBL Roy did a $2 super chat. He says, would you consider playing Samurai Showdown on FN? What is FN? I don't know what FN is. What are you talking about? And which Samurai Showdown do you mean? Do you mean the modern one that came out years ago? Do you mean the actual original? I don't know what you're talking about. I would need more information. Oh, on Friday Night Fights. Oh, well, again, what Samurai Showdown? Sadly, the recent one flopped. If you're not aware, the one that came out years ago that was supposed to be like the reboot of Samurai Showdown, it did not resonate with the fighting game community. It didn't last long, and it barely gets played now. There's like no comp for it. So it's dead. Even if I bought it, I probably wouldn't find anyone online to fight. It would be a waste of time. I would only be fighting like the people who've stuck with it all along. Who there's no point. They'll kick my ass. You know, that is the problem with fighting games is you have to.
There's no point. They'll kick my ass. The reason Phil plays fighting games is not to try and fucking enjoy a good fighting game. No. It's so he can fucking beat up all the fucking noobs. And then wipe the floor of fucking people that don't know how to play the games. I'm a former pro. Out my way, noob. Look at my fucking footsies and my technique. Fuck off. It's so fucking cringe. The only reason Phil fucking plays fighting games is so he can fucking pretend he's a fucking, you know, he's a pro again. Oh, but my glory days. I came forth for evil, you know.
Get on them early. You have to play them when they're prominent, and you have to hope they catch on so they have longevity. If not, it's really hard to jump into a fighting game years after the fact if it's not one that was prominent and still has an active, you know, community. I received a $2 tip. We wanted a fishing sim, not indie slop. Pick better games. The support will follow. This is hilarious. We don't want indie slop. You do realize that indie games have been some of the best games of the last several years, while the big name games have been flopping. It's completely the opposite of what you're insinuating here. Quite frankly, I think that Cast and Chill was a great, relaxing game. It played right in the same vein as when we were playing Bassmaster a few years ago. Because I wasn't playing Cast and Chill to be some kind of a full major playthrough that's going to take up daytime streams, that's going to get mainstream attention and viewers. It was meant to be a late-night relaxing stream. Just like Bassmaster. Bassmaster, I didn't play it seriously. It was just kind of messing around, catching fish. We laughed at some of the bugs, and it was a little rough around the edges, but it was just meant to be a stream where we can relax and chill together. That's the point. I didn't play Cast and Chill to be some kind of a ginormous major game. It wasn't supposed to be. But it is what it is. Sadly, there just are no good fishing games out. I looked into it. There aren't. The ones that are out are outdated and either very limited content or, you know, they're just kind of crappy. So I'm not going to waste time. I'm waiting for someone to actually make a good fishing game. I thought Cast and Chill was that game, but you guys don't feel the same. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Jay Kuma, yeah, I would actually say that probably the next time I'll be interested in Street Fighter 6 will be Sagat. I have zero interest in Elena right now. I don't want to play her, nor do I want to relearn the game right now. So probably if Sagat comes out, I'll probably jump back in. We'll see. No, I'm not playing any DLC for Little Big City. Okay.
What game is that, sorry?
Kitty Big City.
Oh, the kitty game. Little Kitty Big City. That shit, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me get the controller. And we're going to get started here with Onimusha 2. Thanks for the early support. Let's keep it going.
There we go. More begging.
And we're going to get started here with Onimusha 2. Thanks for the early support. Let's keep it going, guys. If we get momentum, if we can get stuff moving, we can hit 2 goals and do mod pizza today. I don't think it's going to happen, but I guess we'll see. Okay? Funny Money Laundromat, what a name. Says, I think the audience is not understanding you want to play games that are easy to play so you can answer super chats and tips without stopping gameplay. Yeah, I told everyone that was the point of bringing a fishing game into the streams, is a late night chill stream. This is not meant to be, oh, a major playthrough with story progression, and I have to be...
So Phil, if the game isn't that challenging, and you're not really fucking paying attention to the game either, to try and make it entertaining, what's the point of supporting you playing the game if you're not really making it entertaining yourself? And Kilbert says he has a problem, and Errol says he's having fun. That is one of the reasons he can't retain a larger audience. The only time Phil seems to... So I've seen Phil has fun on there's 2 ways Phil can have fun when playing video games. One of those reasons is when he has a lot of money already, and he's happy, and he's on a money high. And 2 is when he's playing WWE Champions. That game was like fucking crack for him. And also a little additional bonus, you know, part 1. Whenever there's a gambling minigame in some sort of game he's playing, you know, like a dragon sometimes has these little gambling minigames. Oh, I can play blackjack and whatever, you know. So yeah, Phil fucking loves that shit as well. He can't help himself.
Focused and fixated on the game to make progress because it's challenging, because no, it was meant to be, hey, I could play it, or I could turn around, I could talk to people for a while, go, you know, that's how Bassmaster was too. The Bassmaster streams were much more fun for the times we had talking and chilling than the gameplay. And that was what Cast and Chill was supposed to be, but I guess some people are really dense. They got brains like rocks. Mozzie, how are you? Thanks for a $2 super chat. Yeah, I don't know why we wouldn't be cool. Okay, let's get set up. Let me get my controller. Oh, I gotta put the cover on it.
And there it is right there, the €150 super chat. This is the same guy that gave him 20 euros yesterday. Yeah, this is the guy. Remember Phil stayed overtime. Phil did like massive overtime, and this is the guy that dropped a 20 euro super chat right at the end. Daniel United. Damn, Daniel. But yeah, so we have a random new whale out of nowhere, it seems. Daniel United 115. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm kind of curious. What can I say? Let's see if I can find the savage. How do you fucking filter? I want to search channels. So when you type in the bastard's name on YouTube, it doesn't let you find it.
We went and got dinner. Now, this was a double-edged sword.
That seems annoying.
We knew that the restaurant we were going to was probably going to be good. It was a very high-end Chinese-style, Asian fusion-style restaurant.
Yeah, because so, like, you look for the name. So the guy's name is Daniel United 115. You type that shit in YouTube, and it's like that doesn't exist. Like, that shit does not exist whatsoever. But 2 random videos, it doesn't you know? I mean, Daniel United 115 with spaces. Nah. So yeah, it's no good. So I was gonna see if I can see the channel and see what it's like, but nah, no joy.
Alright, so I'm gonna give this thing a try again. Alright, I don't know how it's gonna go, honestly. I hope it goes well. We have to see, because it didn't work yesterday with Cast and Chill. It worked with all the other games I'm playing, but this did not work with Cast and Chill, which is very bizarre that it didn't work with Cast and Chill.
One more thing, of course, the guy gave a super chat without sending a message whatsoever. So that's twice now. Twice, and just like, you know, 20 euros yesterday, no message. And today, 150 euros, no message.
So hopefully it works. I checked, there's no macros, nothing assigned to it. So hopefully it works for Onimusha too. If not, we gotta go use my Xbox Elite controller, and that's probably not charged, so I'm gonna have to run a cable across the room. But I guess we'll see. Alright? Cool. Whoa, look at this, a ginormous super chat. Is that what I think it is? Is that a 150 euro super chat? Holy crap, is it really? Yes, it is. Holy moly. Thank you so much to Daniel United 115. They had done a super chat yesterday too, right? That's a whole goal. Holy crap. Yeah, let's see. Let's actually see what the euro...
It's actually more than the whole goal. It's more than a whole goal. Also, yes, somebody told me to try and just search his name with an at. So hold on 2 seconds. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me see if this works. I think it worked. Hold on. Is this him? Right. I think it is. I think it is. I'm trying to kind of pay attention to the wee avatar to see if the guy matches or whatever. But yeah, I think I found him. So the channel has been around since July 2024, and that's it. That's basically it. There's nothing of interest on this channel whatsoever. You know, there you fucking go. This is Phil's current new whale. Make of that what you will. Link to it, if you guys want to check it for yourself. Link to Daniel 115's channel is in the chat. But yeah, there we go. And yeah, so yeah, because Sonic, so Sonic suggested just put an at in the URL and try searching it that way, and that worked perfectly. So there you go. So Phil has 1 goal already, but of course it's not enough because he needs 2 so he can eat pizza today.
Oh, conversion is because I forget it's more than $1. I want to see where this puts us. Okay, so 150 would be, that's $172.20. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Daniel. Let's get that on the leaderboard, man. So 172 plus 13 gets us to 185. And just like that, we already hit a goal. Thank you, Daniel. So let's do a little quick celebration here. Not to dilly-dally too much, but obviously that was crazy out of left field. Thank you so much, Daniel, for the ginormous support, already hitting a goal. this morning. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you for that. That puts us in position, only needing one more goal hit to do DSP Tries It today. And we have 4 hours to hit it. So we may actually do DSP Tries It Mod Pizza today. Awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Awesome. Okay. Oops, that was the wrong button. Okay, so, all right. Can we do it? Now let's get the cover on the chair. Can we hit it?
Who fucking
Let's rally and hit it right
cares?
now, before we even start. Let's do it. Come on. Let's get some more.
The endless greed knows no bounds. I'm still counting as a big. Look at him awkwardly stalling with his wee chair condom. He's gonna sit down again and ask for more. I guarantee he's gonna ask for more straight away.
Okay, so that's some pretty darn good support on the YouTube side. Like I said, let's get some support from the Kick side. We have been lacking tremendously with the support from Kick viewers in the last 2 weeks. Let's get it going. Let's get some subs right now. Who's gonna be our first sub on Kick this morning? Let's find out.
Who
Who's
fucking
gonna do it? Who's
cares?
gonna start that momentum over on Kick? There we go. Okay. Here we go. Get this off. Whoa. That was weird. Here we are. All right. New camera angle, as you guys can see. Looks pretty good. I actually enjoyed using this new camera angle yesterday. People seem to like it. So, I think we're still improving, right? Like, constant improvements. Trying to tweak stuff, make stuff better over time. And, whoa, this game supports your controller, but you are currently remapping it via Steam input and may see incorrect glyphs. Huh? I am? I don't know what that means. I might see incorrect glyphs. Do we see glyphs when we play games on PC? Are there like glyphs popping up in our eyes, hieroglyphs? And I don't know what they're talking about. What does this mean? Hopefully it works. Well, I don't know what's going on. What has been going on with PayPal recently? I just got a $2.50 tip that got frozen again. This is like the third one in 3 days where tips have been frozen. I don't know what's going on. If you guys are putting certain terminology in your tips, for the record, before we start, because this is seems to be an increasing issue here, okay? So when you tip via PayPal, okay? FYI, you have to be careful about what you say in the tip message. Well, I mean it, especially now with our current political climate in the world. If you say anything about blowing stuff up or bombs or attacks, I'm not kidding, your tip will probably be frozen. This has happened. There used to be a guy who used to tip, and I think his name was like the country of Iran. Like literally, that's what his name was. And every tip he sent got frozen. Okay? They will freeze your stuff because of what you put in the body of the tip. So I don't know what you're putting in the text. You got to be like really careful, like sugarcoat everything and be nice in your terminology or whatever it was. It's just weird, but that's how they are. Like they're afraid of people like laundering money to help terrorists or something. I don't know. So whoever just tipped $2.50, I don't know who it was because I don't get that information. It literally just says a payment is now pending and has been held for review. And usually it takes a couple days, if not longer, for those to clear. And then when they clear, they don't even tell me who sent it, and I don't get the message. So I'm sorry, whoever just tipped me $2.50, I can't see it, and I don't know who you are. Please be careful. Because the thing is, tips are coming through. It's just random ones seem to be getting flagged, and I don't know why. Okay. Felipe Baxter just wrote on Kick, let's get an atom bomb sub. You can say that on Kick. They don't flag it on Kick. PayPal will flag it. If you put that in a tip, if you tip like, I'm serious, if you tip like $100 and you're like, this is an atom bomb to hit your goal, they will freeze it.
That's funny.
All right.
Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Add sweetness. All right, are we ready to get started? Oh, holy shit. Hold on a second. I have to lower the volume because I've been pumping the volume up for various games. And I like went crazy with the game volume last night. Dude, if I played it now, you'd all be deaf. Hold on. Holy shit. I'm so glad I remembered to fix it.
At this point, I would welcome death like an old friend to get away from this shite you're fucking producing on a daily basis, Phil.
Okay, let me go back to normal. Cast and chill, the volume was ridiculously low in the game. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, I adjusted it. Because it was, Cast and chill, you couldn't hear anything. It was so ridiculously low that I had to like artificially boost it by like 10 decibels so that you could finally hear like the environmental noise. Okay, let's get started. Looks a little small. Looks a little small. Capcom? What are you doing, Capcom? Can I just...
Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian and 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix.
Okay. That's it? Wow, there's no other settings. Just that. There's no settings for quality level? Nothing. Wow. That's fine. Okay. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
And he is now recording for a shitey gameplay, which is going to bring an end to his bingo. Sadly, we couldn't get a full house. Well, we're two free spaces, but we are 2 away from the full house, sadly. So let me just tick off this. Burger. And what else should we tick off? We'll tick off this as well.
Burger. Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row of bullshit.
There we go. It is what it is, nothing we can do and all that jazz, you know what I mean? We came close. Even though it was a shorter show, Phil still had quite a lot of begging in there. We're 19 more seconds away from like a free space for the begging, but even then, even if we had got the fucking free space for the begs, we still would have been one short anyway, so it is what it is. I mean, I think sticking to the 3x3 format for shorter, for shorter podcasts, or for shorter non-podcasts, should I say, I think 3x3 still works. Like a 2x2 card just seems like it would fucking be over before it begins, you know? It's not unusual to get a lot of things ticked off, you know what I mean? It depends on, but yeah, I think 3x3 works the best, you know? Also, we can't win them all. Even with a normal podcast and a 5x5 card, we can't win them all, you know what I mean? But we'll try again tomorrow. We're back to normal tomorrow, should be a normal podcast tomorrow, we're back to 5x5 card, and we'll try and get back to winning ways tomorrow. Anyway, let's see how Phil's doing, shall we? Let's go to live DSP and see how the bad man's doing for support.
You can save your game here. That's right. You save at the Magic Mirrors.
Who cares?
There we go.
Who cares?
Same save system as the last game.
A non-top
Excuse me.
5. So Phil's still
The stone
on.
monument has been here since before I was born. The precepts of the Yagyu family are written here.
Wow. Anyway, Phil's still on $186. So Phil needs $114 to come his way between now and the next 3.5 hours essentially. Phil has 3.5 hours. Actually, he has less than that. Phil would like the money to come in like an hour before he's due to finish stream, so he can get his pizza ordered and eat it. So effectively, his audience have 2.5 hours to give him $116 so he can eat mad pizza today. Well, Phil had it. I guess I'll have to wait and fucking see. But yeah, anyway, guys, I am going to wrap things up here. I mean, I told you I was going to be a shorter bingo just because of the way Phil was doing it, whatever, you know, but it is what it is. But nothing really more to go through. I can't really be arsed watching Phil play a game. Watching Phil play video games is so goddamn boring. Like, live DSP playing a video game is just like fucking the most soul-draining shit there is, you know? Unless he's like fucking playing a hard boss in like, you know, some kind of Dark Souls game, or if he's fucking playing Street Fighter or whatever, you know what I mean? And the sodium levels are high, then watching live DSP is just fucking bollock torture, you know? So there we go. Redirect to Broside Phil. I mean, if he's live, I'll do it for sure. I mean, I'm not sure who's on. Let's see. Let's have a wee scout. Broside Phil is indeed live.
Or something. I don't know. What?
Yeah, has he just started actually? Yeah, he started streaming 5 minutes ago. Cool. Guys, I will redirect you guys to Broside Phil stream. I see he's just starting his show, so good stuff indeed there, okay? So, until tomorrow, guys, I'm going to always end by putting it today's PIG contributions, maybe supremely talented Pixar animations, but until tomorrow, hope you all enjoy yourselves, enjoy the rest of your night. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. All right. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.